Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday or Fry Slay. How's everyone doing? I just got back from walking my dog, and uh, I feel like this morning just getting ready went by so fast, and I didn't even do much. Like, I don't know what happened, but I have my coffee here, and I do have my water. So I'm going to be working on some work today. I did a bunch of YouTube stuff yesterday, so I feel like today I should dedicate to work. So that is what I'm gonna do. And then I'm thinking about tomorrow, since I usually reserve Saturdays for like absolutely no work at all. Like I won't even entertain people if they talk about work. Like I'm like, goodbye, not talking to you. Anyways, I am likely gonna do some sort of reading challenge of some sort tomorrow, kind of like a maybe not necessarily on YouTube, maybe on YouTube for a couple of hours. I'm not sure yet. But basically, I have a ton of manga behind me. Like, that's just one stack. There's also two other stacks that are off camera. But I need to return them to the library, and I know it's not face off weekend for the Amazing Readathon, but I mean, look how quick some of these are. So this is the rest of the Cat and Gamer series. They're quick. So they work for sightseeing prompts. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that after work ends today, and then also like kind of bleeding into tomorrow. And then I think I have to do some work Sunday because I have a busy day Monday. But anyways, so today's kind of like a productive day for me. The only books I'm reading right now are all like with my eyeballs. So this is an eyeball one, and I read incredibly slow with my eyeballs these days because I primarily listen on audio. So I'm on like page 20. But um yeah, I haven't been gravitating towards an audiobook lately just because I'm like, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I guess if the next prompt happens to drop today, I think I'll pick up an audiobook because I would like to. Oh, it's on my shelf back there. This book here, it's called Yearning for Her by Tiffany Roberts. That would definitely fit in the romance genre because I'm on team romance. But I don't know what the prompt is, so I can't officially say that's the next book. I'm sure I could make it work for the next prompt, but it depends. Um, yeah, let's see who's here. What are you guys up to today? Let me know what you're going to be reading, or if you're going to be productive. Like, what are you doing? Can we keep each other accountable with our goals today? Um, let's see. We have Judith, hello, and Shauna, hi. I'm working and reading today, listening to an audiobook while working. I'm about 60%-ish into Bloodmarked, hoping to finish it today. What do you think about this one? I think I own this. No, I don't own this one. I own Legendborn. That's the first one in the series. Is that right? Let me know if you're liking it. Hello, Quinny. Good morning, everyone. Didn't reach my goal in Revolution yesterday, so hoping to just finish the rest of it by the end of today. Hopefully, naps are defeated by my want to read. Speaking of naps, yesterday after it must have been like 5 o'clock, I went to the bedroom and I laid down while my partner was taking a shower because he like came home from his run. Laid down and I was reading for a little bit, like 10 minutes, and then I got like tired of reading. Not tired per se, but what I did was just let me rest my eyes. Like I wasn't tired. It's like let me just let's just chill here. I pulled the blanket over my head, put my phone down. It was kind of more like a mindfulness thing. Like let's just be present and in the moment. Yeah, I clonked out for 2 hours. I was like, I don't even know what happened. So then I woke up and I was like, well, geez, I have to go walk my dog. And then I went grocery shopping at like 9 o'clock last night. So yeah, that was my evening. Hello, Shannon. Made friends with the like button. Woohoo! Are you streaming today? Let's see. I have not even sat down to update the spreadsheet yet. No streaming today. Okay. But think Shannon's next stream is on the 10th, which is Monday. Monstrous Monday. Ooh. Just got home from the gym, grabbed my coffee, and now settling into work. Very nice. Any goals today with how far you want to get with your work? I'm going to be reading E. McCoy Volume 5 for some sightseeing prompts. Isn't this one of, so it's somebody's host favorite, or one of the volumes is their host favorite. I don't know if like you start the first volume, if you count the other ones also in the series as their favorite. Every time I'm on sprints early, I'm always teleported to the next ones. Not sure why that happens. Oh. Like if you're hanging out in my stream before it starts and then it just teleports you somewhere else? That sounds weird. Yes, Cat and Game are so adorable. I know. I heard Brittany and Leandra talking about it last night. They both Brittany impromptuly, I guess that's how you say that, picked up Cat and Gamer after she saw Leandra's reading volume 3, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of want to read it, but I was reading something else. I was trying to finish If You'll Have Me by Uni, which is so cute. So, so cute. I would describe If You'll Have Me as Heartstopper, like new adult Heartstopper. So they're in college, and Sapphic. So they have a little bit more. I don't know if there's going to be more like volumes to it, but it had a little bit more of like sexy talks. Like Nick and Charlie, they talk about it, but like it's not a. They're like, what's the word? They're like learning. They're still in like high school, so like they're learning about their bodies and like coming out and all that stuff. But I feel like If You'll Have Me is a really good sapphic version of Heartstopper so far. I mean, again, I don't know if there's any more editions coming out. Good morning, Nicole. I guess it's good evening for you. Are you reading anything as you're just getting into bed here? If not, I hope you have a great night's sleep. So happy that a lot of people know about it now. I know I heard about it from Leandra, so she's a great resource for like getting books out there. When I started reading it, no one knew about it yet. That's pretty cool. Hey, Laura, I'm reading Into the Drowning Deep and online shopping for shoes for my sister-in-law's wedding. Can't get my bridesmaid dress adjusted until I know what shoes. I hate non-book shopping. Yeah, I feel you. These days I don't go shopping too much, but I know I need to go shopping for some summery tops and stuff because all I have, I feel like when I look at my closet are wintry things. Or like the couple of non-wintry clothes that I have are like maybe more date night appropriate than work appropriate. Like the cut of the shirt is a little like the what do you call it? The neckline's a little bit lower than you probably want it for work and stuff like that. But I have been thinking about picking up Into the Drowning Deep because I hear it's really good underwater horror. So let me know if you're liking it. I might pick it up for a prompt, but I also might pick it up for sightseeing. I'm not sure. I do want to pick it up soon though, because I read The Deep. You can see it's on my unhaul pile now. And if you watched my video that I put out yesterday, you'll see that The Deep was very much a disappointment. But I'm hearing Into the Drowning Deep is excellent. Good morning, Jen. Getting my kids ready for school and then doing some errands. I'll be listening to The Spirit Bares Its Teeth. I have not heard of this. Let's see what it's about. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm trying to look up some of these things just because I'm always looking for stuff. The Spirit Bares Its Teeth by Andrew Joseph White. Ooh, I love the cover. Ooh, this has really good reviews. And it's a horror, fantasy, queer, historical fiction YA. Ooh, I'm gonna have to see if I can find this at the library. Thank you for the recommendation, Jen. I'm liking it, but definitely prefer the first book. So Bloodmarked is looking like a 3 or 3.25. Okay, okay. I know nothing about the series, to be honest. I don't even remember why I picked. I think I probably picked up Legendborn in paperback because I saw it was a book of the month pick or something, and I was like, oh, I want the paperback and not the hardcover. I'm not streaming. I don't typically go on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That's a good balance. I usually don't either, but sometimes I do. Like, especially if there's a big readathon that I'm participating in, I might go a little bit more ham than other months, but for the most part, I try not to stream on weekends and stuff. No, let me rest my eyes always gets me. My body knows I'm lying. For sure, for sure. Going to start Inside Out and back again for sightseeing. Let's see what this one's about. Every time I see Inside Out, I think about that movie, the movie Inside Out. Ooh, okay. Don't know how to pronounce the author's name. Is this a middle grade? It's so pretty. So, so pretty. I might have to check this one out too. Somebody, actually, Nicole from, not Dusty Books Sniffers Nicole or Notes, different Nicole. She was a channel member when I had that going on, but she had recommended to me a middle grade book, and I was just absolutely blown away by the story. And if I can get my life together and finish reading the books for that vlog, you'll see like my reactions. I think it was called The Elephant in the Room. I really liked that. It was so, so good. Yes, other books in the same series also count for host favorites. That is exciting. Okay, I didn't know that. So maybe I'll have to figure out that whole dinosaur. Oh gosh, I forget what the dinosaur one's called. I could see the picture in my head, but the dinosaur one, you know what I'm talking about. I have a bunch of graphics to finish and post to make of them for all the giveaway prizes for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. Prizes total about 4,300. Wow, that's exciting. So, any writers interested, or maybe readers who want to see some of their favorite authors speak, can check out the AWC here. Amazing, Shannon. I hope you get some interest here, from my channel. Sorry, my dog's barking. But yeah, this sounds really, really cool. That's happened to me before too, Quinn. It confuses me every time. My thing is that like I'll have a stream up, like I'll be there early, and then YouTube doesn't always refresh when they start. So I'm sitting there like, oh, when are they gonna start? They're late. No, they've been going for 15 minutes. Good morning, Carissa. How are you today? What you reading? Hi, Chica. What you reading? What you doing? It's immediately creepy, but only on chapter 4 so far. Okay, I love this. I love that it's immediately creepy. I'm not reading right now, but I have read for leg 2 and 4 sightseeing books, and I'm 50% through another sightseeing book. I'm just waiting for the next drop. I know, I'm like, Brie, can you just please drop it today? Please. Rereading the Harry Potter series. Which one are you on currently? Just finished Hell Followed With Us by the same author. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hell. Oh, these covers are so pretty. I love these. Oh, apparently I've wanted to read this at some point. Okay. I'm gonna have to check these out from the library. I really loved Into the Drowning Deep when I read it. The science stuff was also really interesting to me. Hope you love it too. Ooh, yes. Okay. This is like moving up on the TBR. Dinosaur Sanctuary. Thank you. I was like, it's not dinosaur archaeology. I was like, that makes no sense. I mean, I guess it does, but that's not it. Laura, it always makes me think the hosts either change their sprint time or cancel. Yeah, sometimes I will do that, but I try to I don't know, I try. Sometimes I don't always get around to posting everywhere. Good morning, Jeslyn. I'll be reading Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I hope that you enjoy this because it was definitely a fun time. We read this for Host for Post this month, or I guess May actually now. Um, and I think, all collectively liked it. Judging from the back, it's a Vietnam War era refugee story told in prose. Ooh, that's always a nice change up from the normal, like just straight up. Let me give you an example. Just straight up walls of text. That's why this book's kind of cool too, because I think I was mentioning this yesterday, but it literally has a newspaper clipping, so you can read it and it's part of the story. So it's pretty cool. I'll be reading Funny Story or Iron Flame. Both of them are for sightseeing prompts. Very nice, Carissa. Hello, Kiko. Is it Kiko or Keiko? Because I was listening to Shannon talk yesterday and she said Keiko, so I'm like, let me know if it's Key or K. Reading fan fiction today. Anything in particular? I started book 1 2 days ago, but didn't pick it back up until yesterday. Today's a bank holiday in Malta. It's a small island in the Mediterranean Sea, so I've got plenty of time to read. I love this for you. I picked up the first book in the fall, and I'm currently on book 4 now, I think. So I'll pick it up again in the fall because right now I'm not feeling very Harry Pottery. Hello, hello. Reading Read Out by Mercedes Lackey, 4th in the series. Are you doing Amazing Readathon and counting it for the 4th book in a series? Okay, so I see here Keiko. Okay, thank you. So I will try to remember this from now on. Keiko. Good morning, Anne. Reading Things Fall Apart. Need to go on a walk before it gets hotter. I know it's already hot outside. I went out, I was like, oh, I hate this. Hate the bugs. I took a shower and then I'm like, why? Why did I do this? Let's see. It's 70 degrees right now with a high of 80, but humidity 71%. Oh my goodness. I hate this. I have Iron Flame, but haven't started it yet because I know it's a series and the next book isn't out yet. Such a mental thing for me. I know. I guess I fell into the hype of the book and I was like, oh, I want to read it. And I did. There's some books though that I will refuse to pick up because it's not finished. And I'm missing out. It's maybe because it's not as hyped up of a book. And so I'm like, okay, I feel okay. I don't have the FOMO or whatever. So I can kind of wait till the next one comes out. With some of them, because I definitely do not want to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I need to know. It's like Bridgerton right now. I'm refusing to watch it until they're all out because I don't want to wait. I've been wanting to pick up Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Is that the one you're reading? Is it any good? This is to Anne. Hello, Heather. I currently have kittens in my car engine compartment. That's kind of cute, but not cute because it's dangerous. But I'm trying to lure them out so I can keep them. Their mom is my outside cat that I've been trying to bring inside. Oh, I hope that you are successful in doing that today, Heather, and definitely send pictures on Instagram if you can. I would love to see cute cat pics. All right, I think we're at the end here, and we can go ahead and start sprinting. Let's do maybe a shorter sprint than I normally, well, not normally, but shorter sprint than yesterday's. So let's do bouts of 45. I think that'll be a nice, good balance. Just getting some work done today, and then we'll chat for about 15 minutes or so. So I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Happy sprinting. Hello, hello. How did everybody's first sprint go? Mine was good. I was kind of just like organizing some things. Um, I put together a list of the things I wanted to get done today, and then I've been doing some social media stuff, just like checking Discord and Instagram and all that fun stuff. And I am doing a little bit of prep work for the Hunger Games readathon that I'm helping host next month. So I was putting together like a little list of my host favorites. Um, so if you're interested in that, let me grab you the link. If you're just maybe interested in seeing like what's on my favorites list. So I have currently 24 books. So here's that link. So we have titles like, looking at my list, it looks really cool. I'm very happy with what books I put on this list. So obviously, we've got some Divine Rivals up there. We have Candy Ryan books. She might be the most featured author on this list. We have Satan's Affair, Love Redesigned, which I just read. Faded, again, another one I just read. Some really good ones up here. So if you're interested, you can check that out. Let's see. And then I also yesterday posted a new video. So my mid-year book tag, if you're interested in watching that. I was trying to post it a little bit early this year just so it didn't get lost in the sea of people also doing it. And I think I was prompted by my time hop or something. It like came up that around this time last year people were starting to do it. And I was like, oh, I should just get on that. And Bree convinced me to just post it yesterday. So I was like, why not? I was gonna wait till next week, but I was like, well, why not? I have a lot of videos filmed already, so I'm just like just churning them out. Okay, so we left off here. Alicia joined. Good morning. Just getting breakfast and then reading more Root and Ritual. Very nice. I've not read a lot, but I'm confused with the names. Hopefully I can straighten myself. That's okay, Anne. Good morning, Sarvasha. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. Let's see. And then I was asking for Jen and Laura. Do you know if you have to read The Spirit Bears Its Teeth after Hell Follow With Us, or can you read them like as standalones? Like, do you have to read them in order or anything like that? Good morning, Kim. I finished leg 2 of the Amazing Readathon this morning. I can finally read my own TBR game books now. Very good. I think I don't even know where I put them. My actual TBR this month, it's dependent on book club stuff. So the book club stuff hasn't happened yet. So not only Host for Pros, but uh oh gosh, what's it called? The Accidental Book Club that Brittany and Bree run. What else? Classic Literature hasn't announced when they're starting yet. So I don't know. I can't start yet. Good morning, Katie. How are you today? And Elena, good morning. Just finished The Other Mothers by Catherine Faulkner, rated at 4.5 stars. Awesome. Now I'm reading Heaven Breaker by Sarah Wolf. Just came out 2024. I keep seeing this one. It looks really pretty. Just finished part 1 and 2. Now on to part 3. Fantastic. I hope you're having a great day so far, Elena. I know it's kind of early for you. Good morning, Beatrice. How are you? Just had lunch and I'm ready for an afternoon of editing. I'm doing okay. I feel like I'm still trying to wake up, but I'm just like organizing my day so far. Good morning, Bree. Going to hop in the shower and to get ready to go out of town for a memorial service, so might miss the chatty bit. Everyone, hit the like button or else. Well, I hope everything is well, you told me about this morning, so I hope that you have a nice time with your family and all goes well, like travel plan wise. And Bree is a spooky stabby ghost for sure. Hi, Sophia. I'm reading Mile High. What about everyone else? So currently I'm not reading anything. I was actually listening to music, which I haven't done in a while. But the book I am uh, reading with my eyeballs at the moment is called Sugarcane by Cassandra Celia. This is a local author, so Maryland. Um, This one is listed as, don't go in thinking this is dark romance. See, that's what I thought at first. Okay, no, it's apparently a horror thriller type of book where we have a husband and wife. The husband, this is all what's on the back of the book. The husband is like going around and killing people, and the wife is essentially covering things up, but the husband doesn't know. So eventually he finds out that she's been covering up all his like secrets and stuff. So then she ends up chained to a chair or tied to a chair or something in her basement. So that's where the synopsis leaves you off. It's a dark one. Hi Denise, loaded the dishwasher, read to page 30. Great job. Made progress on writing up the copy for the SM Post. Very nice. Got a bit of work done and listened to my audiobook. I'm not sure how much further I got. Everyone's making good progress today. I love this productivity. Read 42 pages of Revolution and borrowed the first 3 copies of Cat and Gamer from the library. You're going to love it, Quinn. I think you're going to think it's super cute. Speaking of cats, Heather sent me a picture of the cat that was under her, what do you call it, car wheel well thingy. And it's so cute. It's so precious. I hope it, I don't know, I hope she can get it out. Got breakfast for me and the kiddos, wrote my to-do list, started making the dinner menu so I can make the grocery list. Very good. Hi, Francesca. Reading the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for sightseeing. Very fun. Which team are you repping? I made some Moroccan mint tea, snacks on some biscuits, and did some laundry. Very good. If anyone needs that reminder to switch over laundry or start their laundry, here's your reminder. And turn your audiobooks on because I know Christina, I'm calling Christina out. Christina will forget. I do it too. It's okay. You get so in the zone in your own thoughts and everything. I'm still waiting for my hold on the Hitchhiker's book from my library. I sat here and got it right the first time and then proceeded to mess it up on the next times. I think they're standalone as far as I'm aware. Okay, I did request both through the library. I just wasn't sure if there was a certain order I should read in. I'm on my second cup of coffee and still a bit tired. I'm on the first and I'm still trying to wake up. Judith, how long is the hold? I also need to film a few videos today. Yeah, I do as well, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to it. It might be a tomorrow task. I really, really, really need to film. I don't need to do it. I want to do it, but I want to film the unhaul of this whole cart because all of those are either getting sold or going into little free libraries, and then I want to go around to the little free libraries in my area so that I can have more space right there. And it's just an eyesore to me. But I would like my TBR cart back because right now my TBR is all over my desk. But I would like to film that tomorrow at the latest. I think, and I did just get this in this morning. I ordered some stuff from Amazon, but I think I've told you guys my filming process sucks. Like, well, it has been tedious where I film, put it on, my SD card goes into my MacBook. I put them into iMovie. I have to make sure they're all oriented the right way, transfer that to a flash drive. The flash drive goes to my desktop, and then I start editing. So I bought this, which is a USB SD card thingy reader. It has all kinds of SD cards that it reads. And this just goes straight into my desktop. I'm just taking out the middleman. I was like, best, however much this was, $20. I don't know, best $20 I've spent so far this year, other than books. I think I need more coffee. I'm resting today as I've been very active recently and body needs the rest. Off to Birmingham tomorrow for an author talk and signing. Who are you going to see? And yes, even just resting, like taking the day off completely in terms of movement, or even an active recovery day where people will do like yoga or light walking or whatever. Like, you do what your body needs. That is so important to listen to your body. I can't see that I can only see how many people put it on hold as oh, I can't see that. I can only see how many people put it on hold as well. There are 3 people and I'm third, and there are 3 copies, so I might be able to get them this month. Okay, well, that's not too bad. It's not like there's 3 copies and like 50, 100 million people are waiting for it. That's not even a real number. We got a Team Sci-Fi here. No, a couple Team Sci-Fis actually. Team Sci-Fi is repping today. I can always search for an audiobook and just listen to it. Yes. Hello, Katie. Just popped in. I recognize your name from the Discord. Also, I love your hair and your profile picture. I'll keep going with bookshops and bone dust today. Very nice. I'm so tired. I stayed up so late. That was me. Not yesterday, the day before, where I was up till like 3 a.m. Trying to edit and see if I can get this vlog uploaded before I sprint today. I also may have created a new Discord, which I'm very excited to share later. Oh my goodness, Katie. What are these plans? I need to know. I guess I'll know later. But yeah, I definitely, so I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today. I think I'm going to go till about 4:30, 5 o'clock because I have a session at 5. It's the only thing I have today that I'm like required to go to. Um, and then I think Katie starts at 5, I believe. Let me check the spreadsheet. Yes, you start at 5. Okay. So perfect. I will be sure to send everybody your way. Cross your fingers, Judith. I'm switching to Salt and Broom as the live show for Paula's book club is tomorrow, so should actually finish that. You guys' book club name or Paula's book club name, Pleasure Your Shelf, is so funny. I love it. Just like my book club, we're host for pros. Perfect. Like I love little play on words like that. I'm going to read I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver and would love to vlog it. I have read it every year and I would love to share my thoughts. That's fantastic. I feel like I need to find a book that I will reread every year. Maybe that's Divine Rivals for me because so far it came out and then it came out last year and then I read it again last year. I haven't read it again this year yet because I read Ruthless Vows last year. I don't know, maybe I'll reread that one every year. It's the edition with all 5 books, so I can binge read them if I like. Ooh, love a good binge read. LOL, thank you. That hair is from 5 years ago, but I love it, so I keep the picture. Yeah. I was like, I look kind of busted right now, but like when I'm all done up and everything, my purple hair really comes out. It does need to be like refreshed because I think my roots have grown out a little bit and the purple's kind of like down here now. So if I took my hair out, it's like a line of whatever my normal color hair is, which is this, and then purple. I mean, it blends really well. My stylist does balayage, so it's the instead of it being like blonde balayage, it's just purple. So that way, when your hair does grow out, it like flows naturally. It looks like it doesn't look natural, but it looks like it blends really well. I wish purple was like a hair color you could be born with. That'd be cool. Like purple eyes, I would do that too. That'd be cool. Okay. I need to like learn how to pronounce this author's name because I think I have a few books by them. I don't know how to say this. You can read it on screen. My brain just will not say the words. For the launch of their book, Four Kids. Oh, is it Four Eads? Four Eads in a Funeral. I don't think it's Four Kids in a Funeral. That sounds pretty morbid. I'm going to sprint as long as I can. I'm in Japan, so it's after 10. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I want to go to Japan. I feel like all the Tar excitement happens when I'm asleep. Yeah, and that's kind of like the unfortunate thing. I don't think you can schedule posts on Discord. Like, I think the Discord, like, you post it and it just gets posted. Like on YouTube community tab, you can like schedule a post or even videos you can schedule. Yeah, it sucks because I feel like it'd be so cool if Bree could, post something at 3 a.m. Eastern and it be like a perfectly normal time for people on the other side of the world. Good morning, Kiana. What are you up to today? I think I know Farida. Maybe it's pronounced different. Farida, I'm not sure. In Liz last week, so she's sick of me. Oh, my goodness. That's probably how Kennedy Ryan is. I keep seeing her everywhere, and I'm like, sorry, not sorry. I'm back to blonde now. Got it done last week for the first time in a couple years, and I love it. That is awesome. I love when we feel ourselves. That's out of context. That's wrong. But like when you're feeling yourself, like when you love how you look or how you feel. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm not against people pleasuring themselves. You do you. It's healthy. OMG, why did it autocorrect to kids? That's disturbing. Yes, Eve's not kids. Ro, you came at a great time. Hi, Ro. How are you? What are you reading? This is why I hate the time zones. I know. But it makes sense, right? Like I mean, it'd be kind of cool if we had a time zone, like a universal time zone or whatever, where like if everywhere in the world was 9 o'clock right now, it's just your 9 o'clock in the nine, like what's 9 a.m. for me now would probably look like dark for some people, like nighttime. So I don't know. It'd be nice to have a universal time zone and no daylight savings. But I know there's reasons why they exist. Purple hair and eyes would be amazing. I know. And when I have the opportunity to make my like avatar for things like on video game stuff, I'm always like purple hair, purple eyes, or sometimes I do purple eyes, blue hair. It's so cool. Like teal hair. I don't like having to think what time it is. Same. I'm good. That's good to hear. I'm allergic to hair dye and I like my natural gray, but I do miss my color sometimes. Oh no. Is it like because there's like usually bleach in the hair dye? Is that why? Taking my car to get the air conditioner service. Ooh, much needed, especially before the middle of the summer heat hits. So hopefully that's not an arm and a leg expensive for you. Hi Dee Dee, how are you? What you reading today or doing? Okay, I think we're gonna go back into another sprint. Let's do another 45. 45 is good. And I normally go with blue or silver hair in games or avatars. I know I'm always like, let me do something that doesn't look like me so that I can experience this life, kind of live vicariously through my character. All right, I'll see you guys in 45. Happy sprinting. Hello, hello. How did everybody's sprint go? My bad for not starting the timer. I got super sidetracked with the Discord because, like, right when I started sprinting, it started popping off, like, Team Romance started talking about stuff. And as you guys may know, the next leg dropped. So if you haven't watched it, go check out the city prompts in Discord. But I know there's like some fun stuff going on in romance, but this is actually a really good time for me to pick my next book. And I have two options. So I have been wanting to read this one, Saving Six. By the way, I did put a poll on my Instagram. So if you could help me choose my next book. Currently, this one's not winning, but this is the third book in the Boys of Tommen series. And I think this follows Gibbs's. Does it? Oh, it doesn't. It's Aoife and Joey. Oh, I had no idea. I thought it was Gibbsy. That's the next two. So there's 3 and 4, I guess, are Aoife and Joey, and then 5 and 6 might be Gibbsy. Okay, so there's this one. It's a sports romance. They're in like high school in Ireland. The first two books of the series I rated 5 stars. Loved them so much. Um, so there's this, and it's, as you can see, a very big book. And then the other one that is currently winning that Bree has, like Bree, the booktrovert. When I say bestie Bree, know that I'm talking about the booktrovert and not Four Paws in a Book. So this one, When the Moon Hatched, I did just get the Fairy Loot copy yesterday too. Like I ordered it. This one's also very big. So there's a reason why I'm going ham here for this one. I can't explain on screen, but let me know what you guys think I should pick. So we've got When the Moon Hatched or Saving Six. I'm down with either. I have audiobooks for both. And I'm also, so me and Bree, let me grab it. We are going to be buddy reading because I think she decided her book for her her next book. There we go. She chose Into the Drowning Deep. So if you haven't looked at the prompt, you may know what it is. But she chose Into the Drowning Deep, which I was like, I already want to read that. So this one's also kind of big. I was going to submit this for a sightseeing prompt regardless. So I think she's going to give me her library card. We share some like library and like Audible resources and stuff. So I've been really, really wanting to read this, and she said so far so good. So it might be looking like I'm reading these two right now. Later on tonight, I can likely finish this because this one's really short. This one looks so dinky compared to the others. Like, look at that, so dinky. But this will be a fun lineup for this weekend, you know. And if I have time, I don't know what I'll read next. All this manga back here, I guess. There's so much manga. But yeah, please go vote on my Instagram. As I have mentioned before, I am vlogging, so like all of the votings and stuff, they get put into the vlog, which is kind of cool. So, anyways, I'll stop talking. I really didn't do anything that spring because I got so sidetracked with finding what book I wanted to read and talking to Team Romance, and other people are messaging me. So it was just kind of a productive in a different way kind of sprint. So the next one I will actually be productive, and I might be able to start listening to. I'm probably going to just start listening to When the Moon Hatched because of the people that have voted so far. There's 10 votes so far. I just put it up not too long ago. Oh, that went away. Happy Pride Month. Okay, so there's the vote so far. You can see When the Moon Hatched is 90% to 10. So I'm like, it's going to be pretty hard to catch up to the other one. So, um, okay, where did we leave off? I think some people joined. Did you sing hi, friends? Y'all need to watch Courtney's live about perfect peace. Ooh, okay, okay. Hi Dee Dee, Carissa, Kiana, Laura, and all chat peeps. Kiana, I watched it. Did you get it fixed? Wait, what happened? What happened? Hey Nicole. I never knew how much I took central AC for granted until I moved into my apartment. Oh my goodness. I hope it's working. Hydrate. By the way, for perfect peace, Courtney be recommending some books, like some good books. I think, actually, I don't even know where I put it. It's probably back here on my shelf somewhere. Yeah, it's back there. Um, she recommended An Unkindness of Ghosts. And then I was in Brittany and Bree's book club when they were reading their Vicious Games last month, their Sprint, sorry. And they were looking for a sci-fi book that also had a queer author or LGBTQ author. And I suggested that book because I hadn't read it, and I was like, "Oh, this one looks like it fits." So it fit, and they picked it. So it is the book club pick, and I think they're doing their sprints on. Is it this upcoming Monday? Let me check. Yep, the 10th and the 11th. So that is when I'll be reading that book, which is very exciting. And there may be something happening because Bree has talked about she chose the sprints for her book clubs intentionally. So she's got that one, and then later on in the month is her Not Your Mom's Boozy Book Club, which that one is Evocation, this book right here by S.T. Gibson, another queer author. She said she chose them like strategically. But anyways, my tangent here. Yes, Courtney, I will have to check this out though, because you do apparently recommend some good books. I'm gonna decompress this sprint. Just got back from taking my mom to go buy plants from the garden. Thank you guys for telling me to start. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I got very distracted. I don't know what it is I'm allergic to in it, but it happened over time. Just having my hair done a lot, my skin is much more sensitive too. So I think it's just a getting old thing or perimenopause. Well, you know what you could do? I know it's not as comfortable. Saw some comments. But you could wear a wig. So if you recall back in like I think it was April Fools, Nikki and Bree, like I had no idea they were doing this, but like we signed on to we did sprints. I think it was whose pick was it? Maybe Nikki's pick? Yeah, we read a Fate Inked in Blood, and they both showed up with purple wigs on, and they were like, "Hi guys, it's me, Dr. B," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So they like pranked me. Hey, notes. Let's see if Shivers gets her attention. Shivers is always like here. He just hangs out, okay? He just be chilling. Sometimes he'll make an appearance back here, but that's just like for funsies, like hide and seek. These look like little rats on my screen. It's so funny. Yeah, and then I ended up just saying like, oh, extra time to sprint. It's okay. Hi, Francesca. Squirrels. Oh, by the way, what really actually got my attention was I happened to have my phone sitting right here and it was like open, like it wasn't on so this is my screensaver. It wasn't like that. It was open and I saw like a Instagram notification pop up from Donna and she's like, you need to start the timer. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. So it wasn't Shivers that got me, but yeah, I did get very distracted by the Tar Discord, which is still popping off right now. Team Romance talks a lot. I can't imagine Team Fantasies group chat because if you go look at how many people are in each team, Romance is the second biggest with 357 people. Now I'm curious how many people are in this readathon that have signed up. So 357. Fantasy has 606. Oh, spooky 331. General fiction has 128 and sci-fi 102. That's 1,500 people in this this readathon, over 1,500. So we have 1,524. That's insane. That is amazing for a second year. I teleported to my bookshelves immediately. Yeah, you might have seen me get up and I was like trying to figure out what to pick up, which is a good reminder to stretch and move. Teleport to those bookshelves. Also, already brainstorming and looking at my books. We were probably all distracted during that sprint. Trying to figure out what in the world to read for Tar now. Brooklyn, if you're on romance, there's a unintentional teen buddy read that if you haven't read it yet, it's a good pick. I know the book that I'm reading for it. Do you care to share? I don't know if you want to share. I think this prompt was a lot easier for me to pick a book for, and I agree. For me, it was too. I immediately was like, oh, I have a couple of books in mind because I knew I wanted to do a big book this round. And yeah, Bree does, she'd be trying to drop these prompts when I'm trying to be productive. Like I was literally about to do some work and then boom, I was like, great, okay. To me, this was one of the hardest prompts only because English is not my main language and I can't quite grasp what is or is not acceptable. And if you do need help, like if English isn't your first language and you need help deciphering what is a good book, you're welcome to like reach out to me or I mean obviously anyone of the hosts. I am not an official like co-host or anything like that. I'm not a host, a producer, nothing. I just am going hard in this readathon. So I don't have the official say, but if you do need help, I'm around to help. And I think I found one that will, with the help of my team, I will read A Fate Inked in Blood. Someone said it counts. Okay. Good morning, Coda. By the way, Fate Inked in Blood, I loved it. I don't think Brie and Nikki liked it because we did read that for April. They liked it, but I don't think they liked it as much as I did. So I really liked it. Good morning, Coda. How are you today? And good morning, Rudy. What's up? We got a hydration reminder for everyone. It is thundering here, but no rain. Oh, yesterday it just like poured out of nowhere. And then was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. We had like a couple of tornadoes in where I live. Like that doesn't usually happen. And luckily because I live more in of a like a suburban area, there's not a lot of open areas for like the air to kind of do its thing with a tornado. And so like we had one touchdown and it was a couple miles away, but I actually had a picture of, let me see if I can show you guys. It doesn't look like much in my picture, but the way the clouds, oh, that's not a great picture. But the clouds, how dark they were, I was like, and how fast they were moving, I was like, this is not normal storm clouds. This is weird. And then we got two of those emergency alerts through our iPhones that were like, tornado warning, take cover now. And I was like, holy crap. But we're okay. Somebody's house did get destroyed a couple miles away, but hopefully they're okay. I don't know. They haven't like said anything about the person, but hopefully all is okay with them. One sec. Finish copywriting for SM Post today and now posting. Exciting. Shannon is getting some productivity in. Meanwhile, we're distracted. I was just getting set up the minute it dropped, right? Did some more work and finished Blood Marked. Rated it 4 stars. The ending was so good. Gonna pick up my sister now, so be back soon. Hey Jenna, hope all is well. Working on a side story for my Reams Stories subscribers. Amazing. Look at you authors being productive. Us readers are not being productive right now. The first sprint we were great. I read a chapter of E. McCoy Volume 5 and dropped it and watched the video now looking up possibilities. Oh, I can use Into the Drowning Deep too. Yeah, and if any of you need a recommendation or like a buddy recommendation, there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. That is really handy to share those apps. Yes, okay. I'm sorted. I got to 10% of the leftover woman. Oh, that sounds kind of shady. Like you're just some leftover woman. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up during this. Gibbsy is Taming Seven, thank you. I heard Gibbsy is only getting one book. I hope that's not true. Gibbsy's with Claire, right? But so I'm assuming that Aoife and Joey have two books because Joey is part of Shannon's family and they have a messed up family life, so maybe it warrants two books. Versus Gibbsy comes from like a note like an intact family, and I think maybe Claire does too. I can't remember much about Claire, so maybe that's why they don't get as many. Like they just don't have as much of a backstory compared to like Joey, Shannon, and all the other Lynch kids. Like yeah, I don't know. But I'm also annoyed that the next books in this series are not going to be the OG covers. Like I have the one with people on them, and I do actually like the ombre ones better right now. Where did I put my book? So I have these OG covers. But now they're not going to match. Like if I go get Taming Taming 7, it's going to look like the ombre one because I don't think a people one exists. Or maybe it does. I'm just crazy. I don't know. I was able to read 61 pages of Root and Ritual. Fantastic. I also got my book sorted out. I'm reading A Gathering of Shadows. Okay, so we nixed Fate, Inked, and Blood. That's okay. I felt it when you said so much manga. I found my third like book. I'm reading Jumper, approved by Brie Fourpaws. So if you want to see, I'm just making sure I don't have any patient stuff here. Okay, this is my stacks of manga. Okay, I have the one right here by my printer. There's this one here. So there's Blue Sky, all these ones you can't see. Sheets, well, some of those aren't manga. And then Garlic and the Vampire Witch at the top. We have Lore Olympus in the back. Borderland, Alice in Borderlands. By the way, Blue Sky, that's a series that Beatrice actually recommended. This person, Beatrice. So I've got lots of manga to read and probably will take out a lot of sightseeing prompts this weekend, assuming assuming I finish When the Moon Hatched. But knowing me, if I spend all day Saturday reading this, I'll do it. It's fine. Tonight and tomorrow, I got this. Oops. Okay, my bookshelf collapsed. Oh no. What happened? Are you okay? Oh, is this in the video? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm kind of curious. I hope you're okay, but I'm kind of curious to see what happened. Um, but I hope you're okay. Okay, let's see. Rainy says hello, just saying hey while sprinting on my channel too. Trying to decide what to read for prompt 3 of Tar. Ooh, yeah, okay. Well, I would say When the Moon Hatched, but you already read that. It's your favorite book of the year. By the way, let me post some links, which let me get some links for you guys. I will post a bunch of links in the chat in a minute when we go on our sprint, just so that you can like support other people sprinting right now. I know like I'm not sure if Claire's still sprinting, but Carissa's sprinting, Tiara, Rainy now, and then Aoife's gonna start in a couple of hours. I'm undecided on how long I'm going today. I thought I was gonna go till 4:30, but I might actually just go till noon. So I don't know. I'm all over the place. I can't get it together today. Happy Friday, Rudy. I'm finally on summer vacation, ready for all the reading. Yes, very excited. Just got my teeth numb yesterday, did not feel any pain. Well, that's always a good thing. There are over 1,400 people in the Discord. Isn't that wild? That is so wild. Still looking. That is a lot of people for that readathon. Holy smokes. I know. Wow. It's crazy. Hydration. I'm a mod for the readathon, so feel free to reach out anytime. Oh, Katie, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Is it you're a mod for Amazing? I didn't know that. Hi, Coda. Thank you, Katie. The people one doesn't exist, and I'm annoyed. I have the people covers too. I think I'm also gonna read Gathering of Shadows. Beatrice reminded me of that, and I'm already reading that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look up this one too. Blue Flag is really good. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna pick up all these recs that people have recommended. I think I also have where is it? Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, I have just a huge stack. I mean, I've got recs from Beatrice, from Laura. I mean, there's just a bunch of people that recommended stuff a while. It was probably like a month or so ago, and I finally got them all. Oh, thank you, Katie. This is Rainy Sprints. Thank you for dropping. Oh, you're perfect. You're amazing. Okay. Aubrey Sprints. This is Tiara. Carissa. Claire. Okay, so Claire is still sprinting, but on the last one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to become fluent in Japanese via reading manga, and I might have gone slightly overboard collecting, currently crossing into the 500 mark. Oh my goodness. That would be fun to be able to speak Japanese. I know some words from watching anime, but I'm not. No, I cannot understand it at all. Um, yeah, I would love to go to Japan next. Like that would be the most fun trip. Okay. So, I think this might be the last sprint just because there's lots of fun people sprinting today, and I don't know, I want to share the love. Plus, I just need to really focus, and I'm not necessarily focusing right now when I'm being like all over the computer. I might have to actually go sit somewhere else and focus. Good morning. Just wrapped up my stream, hopping into Smoochie's the Likey. Thank you, Rita. Okay, let's pop over. I'm gonna do a little longer, and hopefully this time I don't get sidetracked by Discord stuff. So if we go for, let's go for an hour, okay? And then that'll end up at 11:30-ish my time. We'll have some time to chat, and then we can wrap up, and then I'll send you over to Aoife, actually. I was gonna send you to Katie, but that Katie doesn't start till 5. But don't forget to go to Katie anyways later. So, okay, here we go. Last sprint, everyone. Hello, hello. How did everybody's final sprint on my channel go? I was finally able to set aside all of the amazing readathon stuff and just like exited out of tabs and things like that because it was distracting me. But I am doing some work now and will be sprint hopping. Well, I'll have both up on my screen, but I have Aoife and Rainy's channels. Sorry, I'm trying to like burp. Aoife's and Rainy's channels up, just hanging out in both chats there. Um, while I'm doing some work, and I haven't started reading yet. I probably won't get to read until later tonight, just because I really need to like hardcore focus on this one report that I'm doing because I meet with the people later today. So it's not like anything surprising, and it won't take me long to do. It's just need to do it. I'm probably gonna go have lunch in this next after I end because I'm getting kind of hungry. But what did you guys get up to and how did your day overall go, minus some of the interruptions that we had with the amazing readathon, dropping the prompt and whatnot, and trying to scramble to find books and all that fun stuff. Let me check where my what do you call it? What book is winning? I have a feeling I know what's still winning. What's still winning is When the Moon Hatched over Saving Six. So that's likely going to be what I'm reading. Let's see. Okay, and then Rita did just come in at the end of the last little chatty bit, and Shannon was saying hi, and Rita's saying hi back. And then I did go back and watch Kiana on Courtney's live discussion of the what was the book called? Peace Talks? Peace something. And I saw the moment when she was putting a book on the shelf and then it just collapsed. And I was just like, oh my goodness, that would have freaked me out. But I'm so glad you're okay, Kiana. And then I was just responding to some people's comments because I went back to look at my starred comments. But it looks like the book that like Rainey and Beatrice are reading currently, The Gathering of Shadows, Rainy's not liking it. But she was saying on her stream that she's got like the whole set and an Audible, she's an Audible credit, which if you don't like it, you can always return it. You can return Audible credits if you purchased it with a credit. You can't return it if you bought it with money, not a credit, if that makes sense. And you can only do so many. Like if you're like, oh, I read and then I just return, no, they're gonna stop you after a couple. But um, it looks like you do have to read A Darker Shade of Magic before reading A Gathering of whatever I said, A Gathering of Shadows. Katie said yes, but Darker Shades is so good. Okay. Was it I think I heard that you put away A Gathering of Shadows because it was kind of slumping you. Shannon, hubby just asked me, you're doing something at 2 a.m.? Is it 2 a.m. for you? I thought you were Eastern. Oh, Pacific, half of the year, Mountain the other. I thought you were Eastern as well. That's funny. Okay. I operate on Eastern most of the time. That's probably why it looks like I'm in Eastern. It does. Yeah, when you're on stream at like 7:30, it's 4:30 for you. Oh my goodness. Can't believe that. Okay, but it looks like for Darker Shade of Magic, by the way, or Gathering of Shadows, Beatrice said it's really good, 100% worth it. Or maybe a Darker Shade. I'm not sure yet, because I think Beatrice is going to be reading a Gathering of Shadows. Now I'm just confusing myself. Um, and then I was asking this question, but I think I found out the answer. But the people maybe who didn't get a copy of the Fairy Loot edition of When the Moon Hatched yesterday, there are some unsigned copies if you are an active sub that are available to purchase currently. And then whatever is left over will be for public sale tomorrow. So may the odds be ever in your favor. But I don't think that if like you bought one yesterday, I don't think you can go buy another one. It's only one purchase or one order per person, like that has a subscription. So It's not per subscription, it's per person. Okay, because I was like, wait, I actually have two. I still have the YA box and then the YA adult box. Also, Katie was here earlier, but she's going to be streaming today at 5. So that's about 5 hours from now. So go ahead and click this link to go to her. Just click this link. It's not spam, I promise. But you can be notified of when she goes live. Katie's amazing. We love her. Also, our friend Courtney, Tangible Reads, is only 69 subs away from 1,000. I haven't, since I posted this, I don't know if it's grown a little bit, but help her get to 1,000. That'd be amazing. Also, Rainy's close to 1,000 too, so don't forget to go subscribe to Rainy as well. You're an early person, Rita. Sure, you sure are. Yes. Kellen is on page 24 of Swordcatcher. How's this book? Because I've been seeing it everywhere lately. That was a very productive sprint. I made my husband's lunch and read 105 pages of Root and Ritual. Now currently on 196 of 227. Amazing, Alicia. I have the audiobook at 2.2 speed. That is so good. So good. Such good progress. I read 24% of that one night and then messaged with a friend. I love this for you. I love this book so much. I'm watching a video about one of the games I play. Ooh, while I try not to freak out about the thunder. Yes, I think like maybe putting some noise canceling headphones on or something could be helpful and just like alleviating that anxiety. Maybe like closing the blinds or something so you don't necessarily see the flashes and things like that from the lightning. Got back home got back home, had dinner, and now I'm trying to decide my next book before I continue with more work and go out again later. Well, Shauna, have you tried When the Moon Hatched? We could always try to buddy read it, although you'll finish it before me. I found an audiobook and ebook with the book apps I use, so I'll be reading To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. That is quite some alliteration. Say that 5 times fast. I'm not, I'm so not a social media person. I made all these graphics, started posting, and then realized on Instagram you have to add all images at the beginning. So now I'm not even showing the giveaway prizes. Oh. So one thing that I do, Shannon, is because I do Instagram on my phone. Sometimes I'll do it on my iPad, but it's weird on the iPad. It kind of just looks like a big screen. It like cuts off. It's not like you're getting any real advantage other than it being kind of bigger. But what I've started doing is I will post a little bit at a time and then I will like save that so that way the layer like the things can layer easier and I'm not having to move around different pieces of the picture, if that makes sense. It's tedious, but like I just wish that you could have some setting that was like lock in place, but there's not, unfortunately. So if that could be helpful, you might be able to do that. You can add the images, but you may have to do it in a roundabout way, like screenshot as you go, so things don't move around because it is very annoying. Francesca said, got in 10% into Jumper. Going to sleep now. Have a good night's rest. Morning has gone well. Very good, Nicole. Filmed a few quick videos and finished off with reading a bit more of my book. Thanks for the sprint. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Nicole. It was crazy here the first half of the sprint because Isabel had a meltdown, but now we are chilling together. We'll hopefully get some reading done next. Hopefully, Isabel, you're feeling better and hi. Decided on Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun. I love that was the is that the last one? No, Rolls the Dice is the last one. I like the last one the best. I'll say that. This one you're reading now was probably my least favorite, I think. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Laura. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Rita. Hello, Rita. OMG, Kiana, I missed that part of the video. Went to sleep before you guys finished. I was planning on watching the rest. Glad you're okay. Things Fall Apart is getting better. Well, that is good. I meant A Darker Shade is really good. Yeah, that's what I figured because I was like, wait, you haven't read A Gathering of Shadows yet. Good morning, Christina. Hubby put you up to try and wake me, but my meds had me so knocked out. But I made it. Hugged the like button too. I was wondering where you were. Hopefully, you're getting some coffee in right now. Hi, Beatrice, Christina, Rita, Christina, Beatrice, Laura, Christina, Shauna, Nicole, Christina. Oh my goodness, so many highs. I love it. I love it. And did you start Things Fall Apart already? Took a shower, got all the things done around the house. Woo, free weekend. Yeah, I've got to clean bathrooms this weekend and do some laundry. So, meh, that'll get done tomorrow. Um, that's right, Anne. Oh, wait, I skipped some comments. Whoops. Yes, I have to attend a luncheon at church tomorrow. That's right, Anne. Glad you're still getting to read it. I'll look forward to your thoughts. Still editing. So, writing and editing. Yes, I'd love to buddy read it with you. I'm reading it now, so well, I'll be reading it later tonight, so we can you read at your own pace. Like if you don't feel like you need to stop for me because I'm trying to knock it out this weekend. So if anybody wants to jump on the When the Moon Hatched buddy read and read it like today, tomorrow, Sunday maybe, there you go. We're doing that. Thanks for the tip. I'll try it out next time. Walking away from it right now is so demoralized. Yeah, it's it Instagram is difficult sometimes. I don't know. Some people make the cutest, creative, most creative things. I'm not that person. Canva, on the other hand, I can do Canva. That could be another thing too, is maybe just make a thing on Canva if you have Canva, and then just post it to Insta because you can make Instagram story Canva stuff on Canva. I don't know if that made any sense. About to start work. I really detest social media. I didn't do any before I decided to become an author 3 years ago. Isn't that crazy that like as a author or like I mean even in my field, like you have to promote yourself a lot of the time. And unless you have like a marketing team behind you, which I know they can be really expensive, like my job does a lot of the marketing for our practice. So like the people that come in, that's because of the marketing. But if I were to have my own practice, like, for example, I do work for another coworker who started her own practice, but I work there like once a month. She has to do all the advertising for us. Like, she has to send out flyers and like connect with people. And she's doing that on top of her clinical work. So I understand, like, you're not only an author, you're now trying to be like a social media manager too. Happy working, Kiana. Jenna, Dee Dee, and Kiana. Nicole, the names were confusing to begin with. Oh, okay, okay. Friends, don't forget to like the live before we head off. Thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe to all our lovely friends. Hi, Rita. Look at all the hellos to everybody. This is just so like heartwarming. I was actually I woke up a little early today and I was writing my a Polycon influencer like kind of something like I wanted to say. Basically I was trying to say something like, oh, I don't have all these cool things, like I'm not doing cosplay in my video. I didn't create like a whole book convention because I've seen some of the people's applications and I'm like, dang, these are really good. But I talked a little bit about like kind of like what Laura said yesterday. She gave me some good pointers about like how I really help like bridge, not bridge, I don't know if I would say I bridge, but I help connect the like authors and the readers and the booktubers and like really try to make it a safe, inclusive space. Like I try to talk a little bit about that and just be genuine. They don't pick me, whatever. Hopefully, I still get to go. But like a lot of people I feel like are very, at least the way it comes up. I'm not trying to, I don't want to even say this because it sounds mean, but like sometimes like watching certain influencers, I'm like, they talk a lot about themselves in terms of like what the thing can do for them versus like if you're an influencer, the job is to influence other people in terms of like connecting and like creating this space. And so I think that I hope that that's what they understand from what I want to say in not my speech, but my application. How did I get on this tangent? I don't even know. Coffee. I can definitely see that there are a lot of characters. I sent the video to my daughters and they kept replaying that part and laughing. Yeah, at least you didn't get hurt. So, like, well, like hurt pretty badly or anything like that. But yeah, I'm glad you're okay. We already started. Things fall apart. Can did that happen at the beginning or the end? I missed the first 15 and then watched for about an hour. It's at like two hours and like 1 minute mark, roughly about there. I just chatted with our publicity chair and told me how I can recover. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for being here. I wish I could be creative when it comes to Instagram, but I'm not technology friendly in that aspect. And Insta is the worst with this algorithm. Yeah. Yep. Canva. I guess that's why our publicity chair asked if I use it. I don't use it. I mean, it makes things a lot easier, to be honest, in terms of just creating graphics and things like that. You can do so, like, I'm blown away by how much stuff you can actually do in Canva. Like, you can actually make timers. It's not the most easy, but you can make timers. You can make little intro videos. You can make, obviously, thumbnails, Instagram posts. You can make merch. There's a lot. It officially starts tomorrow, but Anne can't make it. So that's why Anne's starting a little early. Thanks for hosting and sprinting. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day. You guys as well. I will start it later once I have finished the work. Very good. Yeah, just message me on Instagram and we'll go kind of like, or even Discord, because then we can do spoilers on Discord. All the social things are just so exhausting and time consuming for real. Like, I don't know if this is TMI, but I just started doing the whole um I influence from the toilet. It sounds so messed up. But like, you're sitting on the toilet and you're like, "Oh, I don't have anything to do." So like I'm just sitting there looking through like, okay, what can I post? What do I need to like advertise or whatever? Like, is there something hose for pros related that I need to post about or whatever? So I'm like trying to utilize my time that way. Like, I clean my hands, I clean the bathroom, I clean my phone. We're good. Thanks for the sprints. You guys are so welcome, and thank you guys so much for being here. I always appreciate hanging out with you guys. Um, right. But usually the influencer is just peddling products, unfortunately. Yeah, which I get. Like I did look into something in particular because I was like, well, this kind of makes sense for me. Like it's a non-bookish thing, but I was kind of looking into like toys. Um, but I'm also like, it makes sense for something like Smatella, like just promoting gosh, I cannot think of not just body positivity, but like sex positivity. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, cool. Hydration reminder. Take a few sips before we head out for today. Just after I got off, glad you're okay. I guess it'll be an exciting rewatch. I know I was like waiting. I was like, what's gonna happen? Where's the moment? Then I just slow-mo saw it happening. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. You too, Christina. Make friends with Canva. You will love it. It simplifies the whole process of creating certain things for sure. It really does. I love my graphic design program. Well, yeah, use that. Yep. I know some people just like the ease of Canva. It's very user friendly. Thank you guys. Which one do you use? It's called GIMP. It's poor man's version of Adobe and it's free. I have not heard of it either. TMI. My bad, guys. My bad. I've used GIMP to create all my book covers that I did myself. I will also be revealing my next book cover on June 18th, and I did the dragon on the cover. So exciting. Yes. So, let me plug for Shannon for a sec here. Okay, okay. It's kind of hidden because of the angle, but you got to be on my Sarah J. Maas shelf, okay? So we have the lovely A Curse of Scales and Feathers, which is a thickum, okay? It's like almost as big as my head, guys. And it does, let me show you. I actually really like the inside. I'm influencing here, but I'm not pushing a product on you. Okay, I'm just saying. This is Shannon, and she's here. This is the naked cover, which I love so much more. Um, but yeah, it's a very big book. Okay, this would be so cool sprayed too, by the way. But you have, I think, a couple of stories in here as well. So we have a bride, a Brides of the Dragon Kings novel, plus the Sun and oh my gosh, can't read. The Sunstone and the Hybrid Prince, and Dark Scales and Lovely Roses. So you get it's kind of like three books in one. Okay, so it is big, but it's three books in one. It's like, is it considered an omnibus? I've heard this term recently. So yes, this is When I get super duper into fantasy again, I know When the Moon Hatch is fantasy, but when I get super duper into fantasy again, like hardcore, your book is on my list. And did you remind me, did you come out with your audio? I know you were recording it, but I don't remember if it came out yet. Because I'm trying to read really, really fast for the Amazing Readathon, and if I don't have audio for that one, I have to sit and read with my eyeballs, which is going to take me forever. That's why I'm not reading it right now. Of course you are. Yeah. I'll give it a look. The same can be said for booktubers to a degree, but you have to figure out whose opinion and way they accept sponsorship. Yeah, makes sense. Woohoo! Can't wait, Shannon. I know, it's so exciting. 15% into an ebook of Go Tell It on the Mountain for leg 3. Woohoo! Yes, don't forget, leg 3 started. GIMP is an oldie but goodie. Beautiful cover, Shannon. I'll be giving away that book during the AuthorTube Writing Conference. Okay, so Shannon, plug your, put the link, and if anybody's interested in attending, there's an opportunity to win her book. Or books, I guess, because it's 3 books. Hi, Maggie. Really need to move, honestly. Have not done that all morning. Yes, just get up, even if it's like to walk to the bathroom, walk to get water, walk upstairs or downstairs, something. Omnibus is a large volume, usually for a series. I'm not sure it would count, but I have to look it up for sure. Okay, okay. That's what influencing should be about, right? Oh, thank you. Yes. Trying to promote like our friends here, okay? I haven't finished. Let me back up. So I'm trying to promote our friends here because Shannon, I think feel like Shannon doesn't have a marketing team behind her like Sarah J. Maas does. Sarah J. Maas doesn't need you to hype her up. No offense. Her books are great, okay? But like really word of mouth is what helps smaller authors grow. Okay? So like that's why I feel like that's why I like influencing. I like to talk about smaller people and like really promote their work. And that's also why I like NetGalley so much because you get some like gems in there, you know? You get some gems in this book too. I think one of the books has to do with gems, right? Didn't I read that? Or is that your no, that's one of your next ones coming out. It has gems in it. Going to sit on the deck, some of it's in the shade. That sounds lovely. I cannot wait for the summer to end so we can get patio furniture. So I can go sit outside. Here's the AuthorTube Writing Conference link for anyone interested in attending or even signing up if you're an author. And Gems is the next book. Okay, see, I was like, wait a minute. I knew Gems was coming at some point. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was the last sprint. So as you can see in the little banner, you're automatically going to be transferred to Aoife's channel, who is Pretty Purple Polka Dots. And that's the cover. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, I cannot wait. A dragon and a mermaid. Yes. Oh my gosh. So yes, thanks for hanging out with me today. And I am not sure when I'm streaming next because I never know anymore. I think Monday is the official next day I'm streaming, but I might be on tomorrow in the morning for a little bit. And I think I'm going to be reading, well, wherever I'm at, I'm going to be reading. I might be reading some manga just because I need to return them to the library. Why are we waiting until the end of summer for deck chairs? Because I think it goes on sale. That's what I've research has said. Also, it's just hot as balls here. I don't know. I don't want to sit outside right now. Way too hot. But I'll see you guys next time, and I will see you guys on Aoife's channel next. Bye!